what were some of the key points, spiritually and practically, that kept you all focused on the vision throughout those years of changing? So that way you could be at where you are today. You won't say it, but the man is wealthy. You own homes. Your church is in a very, very healthy place. Your kids, you have set your kids, your boys up for life. Like, and I'm not saying this is conversations that I won't say extra stuff to, because we have private conversations. But when I heard him say what he said, what he's did for his kids, how he's educating his sons, and how his wife is taking care of something happened to him, and how the church is even healthy. Like, I'm like, wow. And I vaguely remember the small stuff he told me about, you growing up. And I'm like, how did you go from there to where you are now? And I'm like, there had to be some practical things that you did that I think our people need to hear, because 76% of the people who follow me are drowning in debt. And out of those 76%, 84% of them believe they are the reason, but they don't know how to change.
First of all, I've been poor once. And once you get to poverty and God delivers you out of that, you'll be crazy to want to go back there.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
So you have to look at both worlds here. You were poor once. That was Henry. Now God brought you out. Why would I want to go back?
Why?
And this is a struggle with people.
Yes, sir.
Some people right now watching, they're still in poverty. And I think this podcast today is to be a wake-up call. Kick in the pants. Hey, you can do better. You make good money. A lot of people are asking God, bless me with more money. That's not the problem. You make good money. It's mismanagement of the resources that God has given you. If you make $100,000 a year, you have no business living like you make $150,000. I don't care how much you spiritualize it. I don't care how much you pray over it. You could fast every 30 days for the rest of your life.
Bishop.
The Bible says, which man would attempt to build a house?
Come on, man.
And not count the cost?
Come on, Bishop.
It's stewardship.
Come on, Bishop.
It's being responsible over your finances. So you got to get to the place where you say to yourself, you know what? I've been poor. So what has kept me focused is, Anthony, I don't want to go back there. I've been there, and I know what it is to struggle to pay your rent.
Yes, sir.
And to struggle to pay your light bill. I mean, I've had my lights cut off.
Yeah, me too. I've been.
I know what it is to have the bank calling us for car payments and me lying and stressing myself. Calling a friend, could you keep the car in your garage for me? I've been there. That's too much of a stressful life. So then I had to tell myself, and this is where a lot of people won't be truthful, is I have to tell myself, I am not going to get there overnight. The journey to wealth is not quick fixes.
Oh my God.
That's why the lottery's making trillions of dollars over poor people.
Oh my gosh.
Because they're looking for quick fixes.
Yes, sir.
I want to hit it big, and I want to. Many of your listeners right now, if they were to win $1 million, I promise you they'll be broke in 6 months.
Recently, I've completed my full estate plan, and it's been an emotional journey, if I'm going to be honest with you. But now I have a peace of mind knowing that my family and loved ones are well taken care of. But here's something you may not know that I think you need to know. According to a recent study, nearly 60% of African American adults have life insurance. Now, wait a minute. Many of these policies may not provide sufficient coverage to fully protect their families in case of unexpected deaths. This lack of adequate coverage is a pressing issue among the Black community. It can lead to financial difficulties and potentially hinder the building of generational wealth. In today's time, it's more important than ever for African Americans to give priority to life insurance and estate planning. You see, by doing so, you can ensure that your loved ones are secure in the event of your passing. This covers funeral and burial costs, clears all debts and mortgages, and provides a financial cushion to help them continue building wealth, long-lasting wealth. Don't leave your family's financial future to chance. I want you to secure life insurance today. I want you to get a free life insurance quote through my friends at Ethos. All you gotta do is go to anthonyoneal.com/life insurance. Again, that is anthonyoneal.com/life insurance for your free quote, or click the link in today's show notes. Protect your family's future and attain a peace of mind. Act right now, and let's get back to today's show. I say 90 days.
Because they don't have a plan.
No, sir.
You know, so you got to get a plan and stick to the plan. So what has brought me from poverty when God pulled me out of it is I had to say to myself, okay, I know where I want to go. I have to make some tough decisions. I have to let go of some things. I no longer shop at certain stores. I was shopping at the Salvation Army to get my clothes.
Come on, man.
See, what a lot of people are struggling financially don't know. They look at wealthy people.
Yes, sir.
People are successful, and they're trying to become us. Watch this. By being us. To become us by being us. So they go and they wear clothes, and they drive cars to look like us. And what they fail to understand is rich people don't dress to look rich. You don't even know their clothes, the brand name, nothing.
No.
But we got to wear all the brand stuff. You gotta stay focused on being true to, okay, I know where I want to go. Wealth, I need to get there. But you know what? Stay out of the mall.
Yep.
The online shopping.
Yep.
Live within my means.
Yes, sir.
You may have to move.
Come on, man.
You may have to turn that car in.
Yes, sir.
It's hurtful.
Yeah.
You may have to put yourself on a budget. First of all, you need a financial planner. You know, I don't care if you are a Christian or not a Christian. I don't care who you are. You need a financial planner. These are the things that got me to where I am today. And then you need to find the avenues or the various things that can help you to gain wealth over a period of time. So what I did for me, not only have life insurance, term life insurance, certain things that I put in place that I told you before.
Yes, sir.
I'm 60, May 1st of this year.
Come on, Bishop.
And when I tell you, if I die right now, I'm not worried about my boys.
Not at all.
Not worried about my wife.
No.
Not worried about my church.
No.
Because 25 years ago, 25 years ago,
Tell 'em,
2 months
Bishop.
ago,
Tell 'em.
25 years ago, I took some steps
Yep.
that now, even as a pastor, if I decide to walk away from my pulpit, I don't have to depend on the church to put a meal on my table. Because what I did, I lived poor when I was young,
Yeah.
so I can live rich now that I'm old.
You know, Bishop, I mentor 10 guys right now, and they're young. They're in like their young 20s. And there's 2 young ladies in that group. And so I'm sorry. So eight guys, 2 young ladies, and they're in their young 20s. And they said, well, Anthony, how do we, this is their words to me, how do we get to your level? And I said, that's the wrong question you asked. Don't ask, how do you get to my level? Ask me, how can you get to your vision? Because your vision is not my vision.
Exactly.
God didn't give you the same things that he gave me. He gave you. So work you. And I said, from a practical standpoint, they didn't like this answer. I said, from a practical standpoint, if I'm 21, I'm living with a roommate, I'm living in the basement somewhere, I'm stacking up my money, and I'm living way below my means as long as I possibly can, so that when I am at a position to where I'm in a career, I have a good savings account, I can go purchase a home, right? And now you're still living way below your means. Nah, man, I gotta get me an apartment. Man, I got my boys coming over. I can't be living in someone's basement. I can't. I said, okay. I said, what you're gonna do is go out there, you're gonna live above your means. And then when you get my age, you're gonna be stressed because now you're a mother, now you're a father, now you're a husband, now you're a wife, and you didn't make the right decisions when you were younger.
And you screw up somebody else's life.
You sure do.
Because as a young man, you've lived a life recklessly.
Yep.
Now you're gonna take on a woman.
Yep.
And you're responsible for making life easier for that woman. That's your job. So because you're not tamed or disciplined as a young man, you got this woman now that you're bringing your drama, your way of not being disciplined in this woman's life, and you're just gonna mess her up.
Absolutely.
You know, so if people, I don't know, my blessings don't come quickly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it's like faith.
Yeah.
Bible says faith comes by hearing and hearing. It's a constant.
Yes.
Believing and hoping.
Man.
And people have to understand that.
Yeah.
You know, there's some things I still want in my life, but I'm not going to rush to get it because everything comes in season.